The only difference between you and someone you envy is you settled for less. And in that moment, I resolved that I would settle for more.
Fashionable, beautiful, and bold are all suitable when describing the TV personality Megyn Kelly. From a career in law to making life on television, Megyn has been in control of her career growth and advancement, quickly making waves in the industry and achieving celebrity status in such a short time. But beyond the looks, there are aspects to the life of this personality that have captivated audiences over the years and have fueled rumors. Among these rumors, there has been a recent uproar about her looks in particular. Megyn has been outspoken about what some other celebrities do with their bodies, and recent rumors show that she might be doing exactly what she criticized others for. Could there be any truth to this? Well, let's find out. Megyn Kelly, a renowned TV personality and journalist, was born on November 18, 1970, in Champaign, Illinois. Her father is Edward Kelly, was a professor at the State University of New York at Albany, and Linda Kelly, her mother, was dedicated to taking care of the family, ensuring that Megyn had the best life while growing up. Kelly's early life was marked by the influence of her academic family, which instilled in her a strong work ethic and the drive to succeed. Megyn attended Tecumseh Elementary School in suburban Syracuse, New York, followed by her move to Bethlehem Central High School in Del Mar, New York. Judging by her background, there was certainly a push for her to advance her education. This necessitated her move to Syracuse University, where she majored in political science. This choice will later become very useful in her future career, though she may never have imagined it at this time. Wanting to make more out of life, Kelly attended Albany Law School, where she earned her Juris Doctor in 1995. During her time in law school, she started showing some promise in the media. She was an editor for the Albany Law Review, showcasing her keen intellect and editorial skills. When she made it through law school, Megyn decided to practice. Looking to make a career as a lawyer, Megyn joined the prestigious Chicago law firm Bickel & Brewer LLP, and later moved to Jones Day, one of the world's largest law firms, where she specialized in commercial litigation. But things didn't quite work out for Kelly as she had expected in that career line. Having a good career was one thing for Kelly, and feeling fulfilled was another. The latter was one thing she didn't have at the time. She often got overwhelmed, leading to a feeling of frustration with her career. Over the years, she has been quite open about her challenges and growth. In one of her appearances, she admitted a harrowing event that almost turned ugly for her, when the pressures of working as a practicing lawyer got to its peak. She admitted that on her way back from work one evening, she contemplated crashing her car, with the aim of sustaining an injury that would be enough to get her a few months off work, though she admits she wasn't suicidal or anything. But it was at this point that she knew she had to make a change. This was when she decided to explore a career in media. In 2003, she moved to Washington, D.C., where she sought a new direction. Her first job on television was as a reporter for the ABC affiliate WJLA-TV. This was an opportunity for her to build her on-screen personality, and she didn't make any compromise. Her progress drew significant attention, earning her the opportunity to grow even further. Kelly covered significant events, including the 2004 presidential election and the D.C. sniper case, gaining valuable experience and recognition in the field. Her time at WJLA-TV was amazing, but it was when Kelly joined Fox News that things really started to take shape for her. At Fox News, she started as a Washington-based correspondent, contributing to shows like Special Report with Brit Hume. Her previous experiences studying political science and her career in law formed her unique perspectives on television. Soon, she got the opportunity to host her own segment, Kelly's Court, where she analyzed legal issues and cases, placing her on the public's radar. Soon, Kelly became a co-anchor of America's Newsroom, where she hosted alongside Bill Hemmer and later proceeded to host America Live. She gained the reputation of being direct with her interviews, not shying away from topics that some others will see as being too sensitive. In 2013, she was given her primetime show, The Kelly File, which, due to her growing popularity, became one of the network's highest-rated programs. Over the years, She went on to record numerous achievements in the industry, and we will take you through some of the most notable ones, which have supported the claim that Kelly has grown to be one of the most influential TV personalities of all time. With the success that she recorded with Kelly's File, the network reorganized her value even more and placed more significant responsibilities on her. Her fearless style adopted during interviews was her major selling point. She never spared any detail, while maintaining her professionalism in the process. This, as you would imagine, has escalated some rifts between her and some significant figures, but we will get to that later in this video. Her hands-on approach has earned her interviews with major political figures, including President Barack Obama and Donald Trump, showcasing her versatility and command over political discourse. Kelly's career didn't stick with Fox News. In 2017, she made what was seen as a high-profile move to NBC News, where she hosted the Megyn Kelly Today Show, a morning show that was part of the Today Show lineup. This shift saw Kelly combining news with topics that border on lifestyle, which she still handled with grace. However, the Megyn Kelly Today Show faced some significant challenges and was consequently canceled in 2018. With her personality ever intact, we saw Kelly being so much invested in her personal growth. Owing to her growing public appeal, Kelly has been at the forefront of covering major news events, one of the most significant being her coverage of the 2016 presidential election. This was where she first locked heads with Donald Trump. In the Republican primary debates, she pulled some questions that were directed to the then Republican candidate, Donald Trump, highlighting his degrading views of women. This attracted significant uproar, but all that didn't stop Kelly. Outside television, Kelly also seems to have carved out a niche for herself. In 2016, she ventured into writing with the publication of her memoir, Settle for More, which became a New York Times bestseller. The book became a go-to reference for anyone who is interested in learning anything about Kelly. It recorded her journey, highlighting the hurdles and challenges that she had to face. Her life continues to serve as an inspiration for anyone who looks up to her. She has also been a prolific public speaker, inspiring other women to take advantage of their inner strengths. Her transition from a career in law to journalism hasn't been a mistake, as she has earned some recognitions for her performances over the years. In 2014, she was included in Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people in the world. This was built on the knowledge about her role in shaping public opinions about certain issues, which have mostly been political. No one has been able to deny this, and her influence in the industry in general continues to spread, further solidifying her place in the public eye. Kelly has also been able to grow her career beyond NBC. With her move out of the network, she decided to launch some personal ventures, including The Megyn Kelly Show, which is a podcast where she discusses a wide range of issues including politics and other societal issues. She has made headlines severally because of her takes and shows no sign of slowing down. With this, she made sure that she remained relevant in the media and has been using various digital platforms to her advantage. Beyond being a strong career woman, she has made some personal achievements that just make life worth it. One of these is her marriage to the novelist and former CEO of the cybersecurity firm Authentium, Douglas Brunt, with whom she has built a beautiful family. This has, however, been just part of her marital history, and we will address this in detail later. So, just stick around. Beyond anything, one thing is obvious when you look at Kelly's personal life. She has been able to maintain a relatively stable life, realizing the importance of family and making the best out of it. Kelly has also been bent on making her impact felt beyond television. She has been dedicated to advancing various viewpoints, which have been amplified by her celebrity status and the wide followership that she has gathered over the years. She has been invested in courses that aim at making other women think better of themselves and make the best out of every situation. She has also spoken out on issues like abortion and racism, widening her public presence. Now, let's take a look at some of the most interesting parts of Kelly's career. She has always been known to challenge anyone, not minding who that person is. So as promised, here are some of the times that Kelly has been in public feuds with some celebrities and prominent figures. As referenced earlier, she has had issues with Trump, which started at the 2016 presidential debate. In her usual fashion, Kelly fearlessly brought up instances where Trump has made some derogatory statements about women in the past, which kind of got to Trump more than anyone had imagined. This led to a series of back and forths between the two on various media platforms, stirring varying views from the public. As a way to redeem himself, Trump went on to social media, alleging that he was being unfairly targeted by Kelly. This was when he made the widely known remark addressed to Kelly saying, "Blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever." Not sure what he was looking to achieve with that, but it sure didn't go as he intended. It in fact signified that Kelly might have been right with her remarks. Kelly was widely supported during this time, both publicly and by her colleagues. Both of them later had another interview together where they straightened things out, and Kelly was sure to maintain her professionalism, not minding the comments and shades that had been thrown at her. This, however, didn't stop her from airing her opinion about what certain public figures have been doing that she seemed not to agree with. In another interesting turn of events, she called out the Kardashians for their superficial performances that seemed to be influencing a whole lot of people. She was clearly against what she described as staged performances that were just designed to mislead the public about what is actually real. For long, there has been a debate on how various public displays, some of which are far from the reality of things, have had certain bad influences on the growing public. Kelly hasn't been alone, as such discussions seem to be gathering momentum by the day. With regards to the Kardashians, Kim has come forward in defense, stating that all that they have has been a result of hard work and their different ventures. There has also been criticism of how they go about certain things on their reality show, but that will be a story for another day. One other feud that gained much attention was that with actress Jane Fonda. This one kind of contributed to the debate that people had with the changing looks that they observed with Kelly. The conflict arose from an interview on Megyn Kelly Today, back in 2017, during which Kelly asked Fonda about her plastic surgery. Fonda, visibly uncomfortable, deflected the question and later criticized Kelly for focusing on superficial topics rather than her work and activism. Everyone thought it was over with the exchange on the show, but Fonda's subsequent remarks in various interviews suggested that she found Kelly's question inappropriate and indicative of a lack of serious journalistic intent. She went on to make references to that particular interview on different occasions, but Kelly was hell-bent on the fact that she did nothing wrong and stood by her line of questioning. But the fact remains that some saw this as an attack on Jane, questioning her choices. Some others, however, believed that Jane was overreacting. Now, to the focus of this video. Imagine what people had to say when they noticed some obvious changes in Kelly's bodily appearance after she seemed to have opinions about the changes she saw others undergo. In case you missed it, Kelly has recently been accused of depending on drugs for weight loss. Some have considered the pattern that they saw as being unnatural and have concluded that she might be using a drug, probably Ozempic, to control her weight. Despite people having choices on the method that they chose to tackle their issues, Kelly's case has been controversial because she has been outspoken on some others who adopt certain extreme measures to keep their bodies in check. The encounter with Jane was one of such. People described it as Kelly being in an Ozempic phase, an allegation that she has come forward to refute. She maintains that she only adopts natural measures to keep herself in shape, and this includes having regular exercise and watching what she eats. Despite the controversy, Kelly remains steadfast in her stance, advocating for healthy and sustainable lifestyle choices while acknowledging the challenges and pressures faced by individuals, particularly women, in maintaining their physical appearance in the public eye. Since we are taking a look at Kelly's personal life, maybe it's time to take a look at her relationships. Her first marriage happened with Daniel Kendall, who was an anesthesiologist. Their relationship dates back to their undergraduate years at Syracuse University, and they both attended the Albany Law School. Things worked out well between the two, resulting in their marriage in 2001. Maybe it was due to the career boom that Kelly had at the time, or maybe some other reason, but they both couldn't hold things together by 2006. They got divorced and went their different ways, but it seems this wasn't hostile, as there was not much of the accompanying drama that comes with divorce. Just about 2 years later, Kelly met and married Douglas Brunt, a novelist and former CEO of the cybersecurity firm Authentium, who is currently her husband. The two have been living together peacefully ever since, and both their careers have never been better. You might have heard about Douglas Brunt and his works like Ghosts of Manhattan and The Means. After leaving the corporate world, he decided to make a career off writing, and he has been doing great. Over the years, he has helped Kelly maintain the balance in her own career, and they both have been running their family just fine. They have 3 children together: Edward Yates, Thatcher Bray, and Yardley Evans. When you read her memoir, Settle for More, Kelly says all about her work and family life balance, which even necessitated the move from Fox News to NBC. Though her show at NBC got canceled, making sure that she was there for her children was the priority. As shown in her criticism of the Kardashians, Kelly promotes hard work and keeping her children in touch with reality. This includes regulating the content that they consume, making sure that they become best versions of themselves in the future. Being a prominent figure like Kelly, defending her family from the public attention that comes with her job, has been at the fore. She shares moments with her family on her social handles, but not much is revealed about their personal lives. With her husband's career in writing, they were able to strike a balance between work and family, making sure that someone was always looking out for their children. This is the dream of so many families out there. One other thing that Kelly has been known for is her advocacy. At the time she had her second child, she took a long break from TV in order to focus on her family. This brought some backlash from the public, as people missed her presence. But she later came forward speaking on the importance of the time allowed parents to be with their families, especially after they just welcomed a newborn. Her advocacy also branches out to several other topics that have kept her fans coming for more. Another stunning fact about Kelly is that she never goes wrong with her dressing. Do you remember that striking white dress with a fitted silhouette and cap sleeves that she rocked to the 2016 Republican National Convention? That got so many people talking for a while, and this happens to just be one out of many occasions. The 2017 Met Gala was another breathtaking moment for her as she rocked a glamorous floor-length black gown by Badgley Mischka. She continues to make waves in the industry, and we look forward to what she is poised to do in the future. What fact did we miss about Megyn? Do let us know in the comments, and do check out other amazing videos we have lined up in the future.